Hello friends, welcome to Smita's kitchen. Today is a special day. My mom is here, she is visiting and she is going to show us one of her very favorite recipe called Tikha Gathiya. It's like a chickpea noodles and it's made out of chickpea flour and deep fried in oil, but it's very delicious. I love it. I learned from her and today she is going to show us how to make it. So let me show you the ingredient. This is what the final products look like. You can have this with tea or Diet Coke, very delicious with the coffee, and usually we have it in the afternoon tea or in the morning. So, but you can eat any time of the day. It's very delicious and everybody likes in my family. So, and I also learned from my mom this recipe. So today she is going to show us how to make it. Okay, let me show you the ingredients, what it needs. In this one, we need 4 cups of chickpea flour. So this is the chickpea flour you can buy from the store. I'm going to measure it and she's going to show us rest. So I'm going to take 4 cups of chickpea flour. Then I have 2 teaspoons of red chili powder, 2 teaspoons of caraway seeds or ajmo in Gujarati we say, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1/4 teaspoon turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons of black salt. This goes on the top, it doesn't go in here. 1/4 teaspoon of asafoetida or in Gujarati we call hing, and a cup of water. This is a special instrument you need to make the noodles. It opens up. Inside there is a ring you have to put it in, and that ring, when we do it, I'll show it to you how it works. Okay, so let's begin. This instrument comes in like 3 parts. We will show you when we assemble it, and we are going to start. She's going to show how to make the dough and then we'll begin the cooking. So let's begin the cooking. She's going to put all the ingredients in. This is the asafoetida. She already put the turmeric, chili powder 2 teaspoons, caraway seeds 2 teaspoons, salt 1.5 teaspoon, and she's going to put the mix everything, and she's going to make a dough with water. You have to be careful when you add the water. You add a little bit at a time. It takes about a cup of water, but you don't want to make it too soft, so add water a little bit at a time. You can also buy this in the store, but the homemade are the good ones, you know. You can eat it and enjoy it. It's a gluten free. There is no wheat flour in it. It's just the chickpea flour. This dough is very sticky, so you have to take it out slowly, but once it's done, it's easy to handle. She's going to apply a little bit of oil in her hand, so you know it's easy to handle. Just a little bit of oil so it doesn't stick too much. Usually you make it right away, you don't let the dough sit. You can just make it, and you know, it's a very instant thing. She's going to use this instrument and she's going to apply the oil. So you close this on the bottom so it seals the bottom part with the ring, the noodle ring, and she's making like a little ball, you know, over here, oval shape, which goes inside. And I'm going to turn the stove on to heat the oil, and once the heat is you know, once the oil is heated properly, we'll start the cooking. And also I wanted to let you know this instrument, it's called the noodle maker, comes with like 6 different rings, so you can make different things out of it, and mostly available in Indian grocery stores. I think nowadays you can also find it on Amazon, but all the Indian grocery stores now carry this, so you can find it over there. The oil has to be ready, it has to be certain temperature. The best way to find out is when you put a little bit of dough in it and it comes up. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm putting a little tiny bit of dough inside, and then you can see all the bubbles are coming. So oil is ready. You can see now it's all came up all the way, so we know it's the right temperature. And we are going to start. This is how you close this on the top, and make sure it's tight so it doesn't open when you are doing it. She's just going in a clockwise direction, and she go about 2 to 3 rounds, and you go one anti-clockwise so it stops making the noodles. You can fry on both the sides about 1 to 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes at the most. When it turns into the pink color, you can take it out on a paper towel so it drains most of the oil. So this is everybody likes this in our family. Whenever she comes visit me, I keep telling her make Gathiya, and she almost makes like a box full of Gathiyas every time she comes. See, turn the color, it's slightly pinkish color, and then on top we are going to sprinkle that black salt a little bit. So once it's cooled down, you can store it in an airtight container. It stays fresh for 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes even longer. And it's very easy to carry when we go out of town. You can carry with you. So we sprinkle again a little bit of black salt on top of it. You do that when it's hot, so the salt will stick to it. This is done, and you can do this with the rest of the dough and make it, and let me give it a try. Let's see, it has to cool down a little bit to become crunchier, but this is very crunchy right now. You can try, and let me see. Wow, so good and so crunchy and so fresh. I hope you guys make this one. Thank you so much for watching our videos.